Sai Ram. Today I have come up with a good topic. Sai Ma versus my Amma. This is what Swami told me in the morning to talk. Sai Ma versus my Amma. So now talking about my Amma, about Swami, to talk about my Swami and my Amma, I think I will not have what do you call it, words, or maybe I have to take another Janma to talk about these two people in my life. My Amma. Let us talk about my Amma first. As a child, being a single child, I was not a pampered child. My mother was very strict. As I had told you earlier, Amma was very strict. And during school vacations, we were not taken to any place like grandmother's place, or like maybe for 5-6 days she will send me to Attingal to be with my grandparents to learn something from them, And other than that, she saw that during vacations I spent my time for something useful. I remember when she asked me to go for tailoring classes at the Brahmana Sabha, Sekethiru. I was hardly 11, 12 maybe. So I used to walk. People who all know Trivandrum, how far is Sekethiru. I used to walk and go and learn tailoring. Though my mother, Amma, stitched very well, she said, no, you have to learn everything under a guru. Here we can understand the guru word. So what all Swami says, what all my Amma said, when I became a Sai Baba devotee, I said I'm not a Sai Bhakta, I'm a Swami devotee. I understood that what all my Amma taught me, I could see what in Swami's teachings. Probably that is one of the reasons I could grab it so fast and grasp it so fast and become his devotee. Here, I am not telling that I am his devotee. Swami himself has told me, you are my devotee, because I am devoted to him for every bit of work. So now here, so coming back to the point, 12 years, maybe 12, I hardly recollect that. I went and learned tailoring under somebody, and in the Brahmana Sabha, paying fees, of course. And then she wanted me to learn so many other things like craft work, this and that, So all those things I learned. And later when the Brahmana Sabha Tailoring Institute shifted to too far a place, I couldn't go there, but my mother did not stop there. She asked the teacher, the tailoring teacher, she happens to be my mother's Attan's daughter. So she used to come, and she used to come only on Saturday and Sundays to teach me tailoring at home. So she never stopped me, because the school tailoring class was shifted too far. My mother did not ask me to stop tailoring. So then after I got married and came to Bangalore, I again started tailoring under Dr. Lalitha auntie. With Dhanya as a small child, I used to carry her and go to auntie's class, and all those things I'll tell you later. So now, and she wanted me to do all the household chores, all the household chores, like along with my mother. And I think the 3 days cycle every month of a lady, which was allotted for a rest period, was all good for the upcoming generation, so that they learn to cook and do things at home. So I remember as a child of going to that Sarada Mission school. Before I went to school, can you believe my school started at 9:30? By around 8 o'clock, all the kitchen work, everything will be over, and I had to pack up the huge tiffin carriers for my elder brother Manianna to be sent to Marvanis College, and another tiffin carrier to my second elder brother Murthy Anna, which the carrier had to go to Mahatma Gandhi College. So that has to be kept near the step of the house, so that the carrier fellow will come and take it. Those days it's like that. That carrier fellow will come and take it and reach it to my elder brother at Marvanis College and younger brother at Mahatma Gandhi College. I am talking about this practice which is made as a practice to make me do this every day, in everyday process. So when Amma took 3 days leave, that is the monthly menstrual cycle, it was not at all difficult for me to handle things. And everybody used to say, oh, no, you are unnecessarily, involving your daughter. She's only daughter. You are unnecessarily involving your daughter for all these things. And she should study. When she's studying, she should study. This is a studying stage. All my mother's cousins, because Amma's elder sister was in Coimbatore, so she never used to say this, because she, Perima itself made my akka do all the work, or the housework, before going to school, So my mother used to say, I still remember the words, Amma's cousins, all the cousins like Angichi Perima, Rama Perima, all those people will say, என்னத்துக்கு எழுத அவளை கொண்டு பண்ண வைக்கிற குழந்தை, படிக்கிற வயசுல படிக்கட்டும், அப்புறம் அவள் எல்லாம் படிச்சுப்பள். My mother said no. கொச்சிலே நுள்ளாஞ்ஞால் கோடாலிக்கு அருகே இல்லா. So meaning, if you don't do things at a smaller, a tender age, later you cannot put them into that work. It will be a loaded work. Now it just go as a flow. My mother always said that. Then she told, I remember my mother talking to Angichi Perima and telling, இல்லக்கா, ஏட்டு சுரைக்க கறிக்கு உதவாதக்கா, எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும், களவும் கற்றுமரா, எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும். So it was not at all difficult for me to, when Swami took me in his fold, or Swami took me under his umbrella, to understand Swami and to accept Swami's teachings and to become a devotee, even at the stage of my second daughter passing away. Like all mothers will brood and cry and go into depression, but with Swami's grace and Swami's blessings and Swami's teachings, I could understand that we are all shedding our body, and the soul is escaping, so that the soul gets another body. So if we truly love the person who was the departed soul, we should not cry for the soul as well. Be happy and rejoice that the soul is leaving this body, so that it can reach another body to finish the karma in that body. So for that we have to ease the soul. All these things were taught by my tata and my amma, and later when I came to Swami's fold, it was very, very easy for me to accept it. Though people say, no, we are Swami devotees and they eat non-veg and then go to temple, they say if you eat non-veg, cook non-veg in the house and eat it, and if you have a bath, everything's okay. So what about the chitta shuddhi? When there is no chitta shuddhi, what's the use in having a snan? You are taking a bath only to purify your body, not your chittam. So if you have to purify your chittam, for that you have to sacrifice so many things in this world. People who are eating non-vegetarian, Swami says don't eat non-vegetarian, because you should not become a part of the sin to kill an animal and eat. If somebody is eating, you please create awareness to people to stop eating non-veg, because our teeth and our construction of the teeth in the mouth is not constructed to eat non-vegetarian. It is constructed and produced in such a way that we eat lot of vegetables and other things, because when we have so much in this world. So coming back to the point of my Amma, I think I have to take several births to talk about her, because again I will tell you, if not, Amma had not brought me up in a very strict manner, I don't think I would have reached this goal of becoming an entrepreneur and breeding dogs, that too in the vegetarian way, and succeeding everywhere, succeeding in all the shows, and breeding so well. Um, when you compare a vegetarian puppy and a non-vegetarian puppy, my puppy stood class, because even though they were all vegetarian, they were given calcium. Of course, we have to substitute for calcium, vitamins, minerals, zinc, phosphorus, vitamins, vitamin B12, vitamin, everything we have to substitute, which may not be available plenty in what you call the so-called vegetables, but we have to supplement as otherwise. Um so here I want to say, I am so very proud of my upbringing by my Amma, and which reached me to heights to become a dog breeder and a dog boarder, all by solo. And those who all have left their pets in my house, no, people may think I am exaggerating in the vlog. No, those who all have left their pets in my house for months, for days, for years, they know I had managed my 30 dogs and the boarding 10-15 dogs on the terrace where they had a beautiful place, all by myself, not even having a single kennel boy or a person for help. Even after uterus operation, I did the maximum. So today at 65, if I am able to manage everything, such a huge house, it's a duplex house where I have to sweep and swab. Our habit in Brahmin culture is sweeping and swabbing every day before the sun is up. So that before the sun is up, my sweeping, swabbing, my cooking and dog feeding and cleaning and everything is over. So I think it's all because of my upbringing. Uh, like my mother always used to say, it's all the mother who creates a child. And if the mother herself is lazy, here today I'm able to talk so nicely. It's a Sunday. You know why? Because people here all get up very late because it's a Sunday. So I used to tell people here, people abroad work hard, and that's the only Sunday they get to visit their parents or their siblings or whatever it is. That is how it came as a Mother's Day, Father's Day, Brother's Day, Sister's Day. All these days came. But for we Indians, there's no special day to meet your mother or a father or a brother or a sister or a friend. We don't need a specific day. If only we can utilize the beautiful working days with good time management and well planning. I think every day is a holiday for us, not a holy day. Instead of making it a holiday, you can make it a holy day, and you can enjoy everything. Today, even at 65, I am able to stitch, paint, do everything, and learn about better breeds, dog breeds, and about agriculture. If I am keeping up with this up to date, if I am updating myself, it's all because of time management. Honestly speaking, I can sleep up to 6:30 because nobody to ask me why are you sleeping at 6:30. But still, I get up at 3 o'clock. I have washed my face, brushed my teeth, and then come have a cup of coffee because Swami has asked me to cut down the coffee. Now I'm reducing it. Then I take my bath. I finish my Rudram Chamagam and do the Shivalinga Abhishekam like Swami told me. It's not Abhishekam, I am doing it as Dhara. So I'm doing it, and by the time it will be 6 o'clock. Before that, the cooker is done, the cooking is done, and the sweeping, swabbing is done. And 6 o'clock, 6:15, I have to rush top, changing my dress to Bermuda and t-shirt, which is a doggy dress. Feed them, clean them, wash them, brush them, cut their nails, cut their whiskers, and clean their eyes, clean their ears, clean their private parts, and brush them, and change their bed sheet cover, mattress cover, and then change my dress and come down again, have a bath again, and then put their clothes for washing. By the time my washing clothes will be already dried in the stand. By around 7:30, 8:30, my clothes will be dried and it will be folded and kept inside. Here also I must say, my mother used to say, "Neer poga pirinju." நிழல் இருக்கிற இடத்துல உணர்த்தினா நீ இருக்க மட்டும் நான் இருப்பேன். Meaning, now it's machine. Olden days they used to ring the thing, no? She will say, நீர் போக, don't squeeze it to the maximum. நீர் போக பிழிஞ்சு நிழல் இருக்கிற, if you squeeze it with little water, not full tight, and dry it in a shade, the clothes will remain as fresh as ever till you are alive. And after you're dead, we don't know who's going to use the clothes. And all these things a mother teaches a child, that too, like Swami says, Bala Vikasam. That is why Swami says, catch them young, saying what my mother did. When you catch a child at the young age, it's very, very easy to, impose things on them, and they will not feel that you're imposing things on them. Later, after 10 or 11, if you tell things, do this, do that, do this, they think that you're imposing things on them, and they feel it's as a burden. So, for me, to be frank, housework for 43 years of my married life to Srinivas Narayan and my husband, we have never had a single servant or maid for the house. Car washing, bike washing, scooter washing, everything I do. And I have never ever listened. And above all, I must tell one thing here. When I talk about Swami and my Amma, that is Sai Ma versus my Amma, I must talk about my mother-in-law also. She's also my mother. My mother-in-law also was very, very smart. Maybe not as industrious as me and my mother, but she also had a habit of getting up at 4 o'clock and taking bath and doing the puja and finishing the kitchen work. And by around 7 o'clock, I could see her getting out of the kitchen. She will never keep on dragging the cooking. She'll finish off everything, and I still remember her holding a bag here and putting the wool there and, doing the knit pearl and the designs and making a sweater. Before the cooking is over, the sweater is done. So I'm so lucky to have being brought up by my Lalitha Amma, and for being brought as a daughter-in-law to Sarada Amma, and being brought under the umbrella of To.Sai Amma. I think all these three mothers are enough for me to say that I have proved myself, and I am still proving myself. And as I always tell, if Swami's will is there, wish is there, if Swami want me to get me a piece of land, my desire, my ambition, my my dream to do the service will come true. Or maybe I have to die with that dream in my mind. And it all again depends on our Sai Amma, who will decide what is best for me. Thank you. Sai Ram.